Okay, now you see how to calculate gross total income after adjusting set off and carry forward losses. Today I will give you the table regarding the set off and carry forward losses. Computation of gross total income for the assessment year 2020-21. First, you calculate income from salary. Okay. What are the items coming under the income from salary? You take the items coming under the salary. You leave the exempted incomes and you make the adjustment regarding standard deduction, entertainment allowance, and the professional tax. Whatever adjustments you have to make for the income from salary, you make the adjustment. After making all the adjustments, you calculate gross salary. In the gross salary, you deduct the three under section 16. Section 16, subsection 1A, standard deduction 50,000 or the actual salary, whichever is less. And second is entertainment allowance, you have to deduct for the government employee. And third is professional tax. You deduct three, whatever comes, that is called as income from salary. You calculate and you take the two income from salary to the outer column. Okay. And this income from salary is always income. There is no loss. There is no loss in the first head of income. You remember this. Okay. This is always a income head, not a loss head. Then the second head of income is income from house property. Income from house property. You take the income from house property head and you take all the information related with the income from house property. All the information related with income from house property. If there are two or more than two houses, then you calculate income from house property based on each house. On the basis of each house information, you calculate income from each house. Income from each house. Then after calculating the income from each house, in some house property, there may be income, and in other houses there may be a loss. Okay, so at that time you calculate the incomes. And whatever incomes are there in the house property, out of the income from house property, you deduct the loss from the house properties. Whatever losses are there on the house property for the current year. So you take the income from house property and less set off under section 70. Section 70 means in the same head. In the same head of income. In the same head of income means house property head, there are losses. If there are losses, you deduct those losses. Okay, you deduct the loss and whatever ultimate answer comes, you take to the outer column. Okay, you see this point very carefully. If the assessee is having two or more than two house properties, and in that case, if there is a profit in some houses and there is a loss in other houses, then you adjust that. Income, whatever income is there in some houses, out of that income, you deduct the loss incurred in the other houses. Okay, so that is called as set off under section 70. You deduct it, whatever balance remains, you take to the outer column. This is the point you remember. This is the set off regarding house property, second one. And third is income from business. In the income from business, you take the income from regular business. You take the income from regular business. Regular business income you take in the middle column. Okay. Regular business income you take in the middle column. Then you take the smuggling income. Income from smuggling business in the first column. Okay. Income from smuggling business in the first column. and whatever loss is there in the smuggling business in the same head. If there is a loss in the smuggling business, you deduct it. That means, suppose you are making or involved in 2 or more smuggling businesses. If you are engaged in 2 or more smuggling businesses, then in that case, in some smuggling business, there may be profit. In some smuggling business, there may be loss. Okay. So, for example, in gold smuggling, there may be profit. In gold smuggling, there may be profit. And in liquor smuggling, there may be loss. Okay. So, in this type of example, if there is a income in some smuggling business and there is a loss in another smuggling business, at that time, you take income from smuggling business and deduct the loss in smuggling business. This is applicable under section 73. According to section 73, smuggling business loss is to be adjusted in smuggling income only. Otherwise, it is carried forward to next 4 assessment years. This is the point I already explained. Okay. Then you deduct the smuggling business income, then whatever remains, smuggling income, you take in the middle column. Okay, first you take the income from regular business. You take the regular business income. Then adjust the smuggling business income in the inner column. Smuggling business income minus smuggling business loss. Whatever big income remains, whatever income remains in the smuggling business, you add in the regular business income. So business income total, irregular business income plus smuggling business income. You take the total of regular business income and smuggling business income. Okay, in this total, you see this income from regular business plus income from smuggling or speculation. Income from speculation. You call this as a smuggling or speculation. Okay. So speculation income is to be adjusted in the inner column. Remember this. Okay. Then in this total, you deduct set of losses under section 72. Set of losses under section 72 is the adjustment of business loss. Adjustment of business loss comes under the section 72. You deduct it. Loss from business. Loss from business you adjust according to section 72. 72 ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಇದನ್ನ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನಾನು ಯಾವುದು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಹಿಂದಿನ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು ಏನ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ದಲ್ಲಿ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಡೆಪ್ರಿಷಿಯೇಷನ್ ತೆಗಿಬೇಕು, ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಅಕ್ಯುಮುಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಲಾಸಸ್ ತೆಗಿಬೇಕು, ಆ ನಂತರ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಮುಗಿದ ನಂತರ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಇಯರ್ ಕ್ಯಾರಿ ಫಾರ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಲಾಸ್ ತೆಗಿರಿ, ಆ ನಂತರ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಇಯರ್ ಅನ್ಎಬ್ಸಾರ್ಬ್ಡ್ ಡೆಪ್ರಿಷಿಯೇಷನ್ ತೆಗಿರಿ, ಆ ನಂತರ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಇಯರ್. So you deduct the loss from the business according to section 72. Section 72 ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು in the sequence wise. In the previous class I explained how to adjust the business loss. According to that sequence you adjust it. Then whatever balance remains you take to the outer column. That is the income from business. This is the point you remember. Okay. Once again you see here, you take income from business, regular business, then adjust the smuggling business in the inner column. If there is a profit remains in the smuggling business, if there is a profit remains in the smuggling business, you take to the outer column. If the loss remains in the smuggling business, you carry forward to next assessment year. Remember this. ಇದೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ, ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಬಂದಿತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಮುಂದಿನ ಕಾಲಮ್ ಕೊಯ್ರಿ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಲಾಸ್ ಉಳಿಯಾಕೈತಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಬರ್ರಿ ಇನ್ನರ್ ಕಾಲಮ್. ಅದು ಕ್ಯಾರಿ ಫಾರ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಟು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಆ ನಂತರ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಸ್ಮಗ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಕೂಡ್ಸ್ರಿ. ಆ ಕೂಡ್ಸಿದ ನಂತರ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಂದ್ರ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಲಾಸ್ಗಳು ಏನಾವಲ್ಲ ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಲೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ. ಉಳಿದ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತೈತಿ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಯು ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್. Then come to the fourth head, capital gain. Capital gain is the fourth head of income, and loss incurred in this head. Loss incurred in this head is to be adjusted according to section 74. Loss incurred under this head is to be adjusted according to section 74. Then what to do here? First you take the short-term capital gain. First you take short-term capital gain. In the short-term capital gain of the current year, you deduct short-term capital losses. Okay. If there are two or more than two short-term capital assets, and in that case, if there is a loss in one or two short-term capital asset, and there is a profit in another short-term capital asset, at that time you adjust short-term capital gain minus short-term capital loss. Okay. If after adjusting this short-term capital gain minus short-term capital loss, if loss remains, you write in the inner column itself. You write in the inner column itself. In the inner column itself, you write and carry forward to next assessment year, or you adjust this in the long-term capital gain. Remember this. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ನಂತರ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಬಂತಂದ್ರ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ ತೋರ್. ಇಫ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ರಿಮೈನ್ಸ್, ಟೇಕ್ ಟು ದಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾಲಮ್. ಟೇಕ್ ಟು ದಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾಲಮ್. ಇಫ್ ಲಾಸ್ ರಿಮೈನ್ಸ್, ಯು ರೈಟ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ಇನ್ನರ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ ಇಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್. ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಬರ್ರಿ ಲಾಸ್ ಇತ್ತಂದ್ರ. And that loss may be adjusted in the long-term capital gain. Remember this. Okay, loss, remaining loss, you adjust. Remaining loss, you adjust in the long-term capital gain. If it is not possible, then carry forward to next 4 assessment year. This is the point you remember. This is regarding short-term. Short-term capital gain, less short-term capital loss, remaining short-term capital gain goes to next column. Capital gain, short-term capital gain, remaining amount. Then next you take long-term capital gain. You take long-term capital gain, then less long-term or short-term capital loss. Out of total long-term capital gain, out of total long-term capital gain, you deduct long-term capital losses. Long-term capital losses. And if there is a short-term capital loss, you deduct that also. You deduct that also. This is the point. Okay. In the long term only. ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಟುಕೊಡ್ರಿ. ಲಾಂಗ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಗೇನ್ ದಾಗ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ರೀ ಕಳಿರಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ರೀ ಕಳಿರಿ ನಡೀತೈತಿ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತು ಹೋದ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಲಾಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ದಾಗ ಯಾರೇ ಕಳೆದೇರಿ. ಮತ್ತು ಹೇಳಾಕತ್ತೀನಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ. ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ದಾಗ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲ ಆಯ್ತು ಲಾಂಗ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ದಾಗ permitted, but long term should not be deducted in the short term. This is the point, remember. So you deduct the long term or short term capital loss. Okay. Then whatever remains out of total long term capital gain, you deduct long term capital losses and short term capital losses. Then whatever remains, that you take to the outer column. If there is a gain, if there is a loss, you carry forward to next assessment year. You carry forward to next 4 assessment years. This is the point you remember. Then you take the total of this short term plus long term. Short term plus long term goes to outer column. Okay, outer column. This is the point. First head completed, second head completed, third head completed. Come to the fifth head. You carry forward loss means if the loss remains. If the loss remains, you carry forward to next assessment year. That's why I recorded here. Okay, then fifth head is income from other source. You take the income from other source. Okay, you take the income from other source, and in this income from other source, there is no other deduction. There is no set off. In the fifth head, there is no set off. Only one item is there, that is maintaining and owning a horse race. Maintaining and owning a horse race is there. You take the income of maintaining and owning the horse race and deduct the loss in maintaining and owning the horse race. Only that is the point. Okay, this is the one point, remember. And second point is, out of this income from other source, you can adjust the other head losses, but you are not permitted to adjust the loss in the casual incomes. Casual income means lottery, horse race, crossword puzzle, like that. In the crossword, lottery, etc., you are not permitted to adjust any loss. Remember this point. Then after this, you take the total. In this total, you deduct less set off under section 71. Section 71. In this, according to section 71, adjust one head loss from the another head. One head loss is to be adjusted in other head. Means house property loss is to be adjusted in the remaining four heads. House property loss is to be adjusted in remaining four heads, and income from business is to be adjusted in remaining three heads only. ಮೂರ್ ಹೆಡ್ದಾಗ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಯಾವುದು? ಲಾಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್. ಸ್ಯಾಲರಿದಾಗ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ನಾನು ಈಗಾಗಲೇ. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ಇನ್ ಸ್ಯಾಲರಿ. ಇಲ್ಲ ಆಯ್ತು, ನಾ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಹಿಂದಿನ ಥಿಯರಿ ಚಂದಂಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಆ ಥಿಯರಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ, ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ. ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಮಂದಿ ನೋಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನ. ಮಣ್ಣಿನ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಯಾರು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ನೋಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾರು ನೋಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರು ನೋಡ್ರಿ. ಸುಮ್ನೆ ನೀವು ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಬರೋಣ ಹುಡುಗಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬೇಡ್ರಿ. ಹೌಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ 71 ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಯಾವ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಹೌಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ ಲಾಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ಇನ್ ಸ್ಯಾಲರಿ, ಬಿಸಿನೆಸ್, ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಗೇನ್, ಅದರ್ ಸೋರ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಅದರ್ ಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ except casual incomes. Remember this. Except casual incomes, other incomes are allowable for house property income. You adjust in all the five heads. House company loss, adjust in all the according to section 71. Okay. And other source income, casual income. Other source income is divided into two parts. One is casual incomes and remaining part. Okay, in the remaining part you adjust, but not in the casual income. Remember this. Okay, and if you come to the business losses, this business loss is to be adjusted in only three heads. Three heads means business, house property, capital gain,